part two, I'm going to discuss the miracle, okay, and what's hard to believe and why. If you're an idiot, it's hard to believe. First of all, it's a miracle that I'm not a clown-ass bitch like everybody else. Okay, they're playing the game. Gaia, gay IA. They got into a gay, gender-neutral earth energy, and everyone from my generation grew up associating the word gay with stupid as fuck. Now, I'm not a homophobe or whatever, right? I'm not gay. I don't promote gay lifestyles. I emphasize that it's against my religion to be gay or to pretend to be gay. Okay? Other people are sucking a gay dick. Right-wing gay, titties flapping, pretend it's fucking white power dick. Left-wing fucking clown-ass, satanic Baphomet LGBT community on Facebook kind of dick. Okay? That's what they're doing. I'm not. I'm 10 toes down for God on an actual moral path, the one moral path. The way, the truth, and the life. Okay? Let's get that clear. I do not believe in Noah's Ark literally. I find that laughable. When I see people make that argument, I'm like, you guys are so fucking shallow, so stupid. You probably think the story of the turtle and the hare in the cartoon, there was talking turtles and talking hare too. You got to get the moral of the story. There's all kinds of symbolism in the Bible. Okay, the prostitute stands for this, the beast stands for this, and blah, 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 right? The lamp stands, the stars, and so on and so forth. But you think that the Noah's Ark is literal. Fucking retarded, okay? So, let's think about the idea of transference. What Christians talk about in terms of transference, you eat the bread and you drink the wine, the body of Jesus, right? Mass and so on and so forth, communion and Protestant and Christian and so on and so forth. Okay, it's the idea of the Spirit transferring from another temple to your temple. But this cannot be done with a superficial ritual. It has to be done through martial arts. The Lord thy God is aware, and it has to be done correctly. Someone has to be in the repetition of obeying someone else and truly learning from them, and this person willingly says that it goes to that person. Okay, that person was his servant. My grandfather was a servant of my great-grandfather. And he obeyed him to the point where he married his daughter. And out from their child, out from his daughter came my father, who as a refugee worked his way up with English as a fourth language or something, to being a brain surgeon in America during a racist time, a very openly racist time in American history, civil rights movement, etc. going on. Okay? So we look at this, it's a miracle that humans are alive in the first place. Okay? So once you pile miracle on miracle, there becomes a point where you're insane if you don't obey God. It's a miracle that life exists in the first place. After billions of years, this planet, the universe, okay, forming the planet, and here comes humans. The humans dominate the other life forms, and of the humans, the natural alpha is a miracle. Here's your natural alpha leader of all life on the planet. Okay, people can rebel against him, but it's in the flesh anyway. It's a spiritual leader. It's a romantic leader, a moral leader, mental prowess, okay, brain function, frontal lobe, occipital lobe, parietal lobe, thalamus, striatum, hippocampus, and so on and so forth, cerebellum, cerebrum, white matter, gray matter, the way the brain function works, okay? It's a miracle. Then you have this guy who lives all these years in this potent way that there's no other way it could be, but this is the alpha line of all of humanity. In nature, it has survived. The semen impregnated, the sperm cell, and went through the process of impregnating a woman, and there goes birth, and so on and so forth. One miracle after another, the miracle of life, but what life? The life that leads to God. The top martial artist life, the alpha line. It's a miracle that I exist. It is astounding how stupid other people are for not obeying God through me. In 2020, in an information age, when I've been making videos for like 10 years, it's 11 years now to the month, 2009 is 2020, 11 years, and they don't obey. It's astounding that attractive women do not throw themselves at me and say, hey, you know what? I think you're handsome, here's my number, okay? You're one of a kind, I want to miss my opportunity. It's astounding. It will make more sense for them to miss the last boat from a deserted island when the island is sinking than to miss the solar boat to heaven. It is astounding. Okay? So then, my great-grandfather, okay, He passes this spirit to his servant who marries his wife. He chooses this guy who's not his own son, okay, to marry his daughter, okay, when she wants to be a nun. She doesn't want to have any kids. She wants to be a nun. Doesn't want to have none. Nothing to do with this piece of shit world. But he says, now's not the time. I'm the king. And voila. From that union comes my dad. Okay, so somebody who was not his son transferred the spirit from him. And it found its way to me. Okay? After the guy married his daughter. And he was, 5'10" or so. He's not that big of a guy. And 2 of his 3 sons are big guys. Over 6 feet. Or like 250 pounds or something. And one's a shorter guy. Okay? And his wife is tall and thin. Well, they probably won't let me upload this, so I'm going to have to leave it at that. Okay? But I'm not in a Catholic secret society. I'm not a Catholic. I was baptized as a Catholic as a kid, but it's not the same thing. Okay? And don't confuse Satanists in the Catholic Church with a deal made with Catholics, a trade route deal. Okay,